Flat Mountain Pond Trail, Whiteface Intervale 5.2. That's the way I came. I'm not going back that way. The other direction on Flat Mountain Pond Trail, in 2.4, you come out to the Bennett Street Trail, and I'm going to make a left there on the Bennett Street Trail, and then you can get to the trailhead in 5 miles, according to this. I'm not sure if that's going Flat Mountain Pond Trail all the way to the end or Bennett Street. There's like 2 options. But either way, in about 5 miles or less, I'll come out to the road, but I still have a 2+ mile road walk. But we'll try this trail today. 9:30 and we're on the trail. If it was all as nice as this part, it would be a beautiful hike. I don't think it's all going to be quite as nice as this. But here's something you don't usually see when you're hiking, even on an old railroad bed. That's the railroad track. Usually they pulled up all the track on their way out. That's kind of funny. The whole trail at this point is the railroad bed. Logging railroad, back when this whole area was logged. But you don't usually see track. And there's the end of the track, I guess. This is interesting. Oh! Water is very deep. Well, that was cute. Saturday, November 7th. T-shirt and shorts. I believe this is the same weekend last year we were going to Zealand Hut and we had 6 inches of snow. That's a little stream crossing. Plenty of rocks. And the water's not very deep. It's a nice easy one. The only issue here is you're stepping onto a wet rock when you step across. I don't really like that, but you do it in such a way that you're perpendicular. You don't fall. Well, all things considered, it's been a pretty nice trip. Not as nice as if it had been a AMC trip with a bunch of friends along, but COVID being COVID, you make the best of it. Maybe 2021 or 2022 will be better. We'll see. Pretty little stream, dropping a lot of elevation as it crosses us. Flat Mountain Pond Trail, Bennett Street 2.6, Flat Mountain Pond 2.3. Sandwich Dome. Supposedly that's a trail up Sandwich Dome. I don't want to go there. But this is the Bennett Street Trail over here, which I could take. However, I met a fine gentleman and his wife, and they suggested it's better to stay on Flat Mountain Pond and make the left on Gleason. I think I'll look at my map just so I understand this better, but that's the plan. Railroad ties. Unlike the corduroy road we were on yesterday for a few feet, this is real railroad tracks back from the day. After all these years, the ties are still here. Hey Dave, contrary to what you might think, it doesn't get any better than this. It's got to be 60 degrees out. November 7th or something. Hiking in my shorts and my t-shirt. Whew! Nice day. Flat Mountain Pond Trail. Bennett Street 2.1. Flat Mountain Pond 2.8. So I've come 2.8. This is the Gleason Trail. Bennett Street parking 1.6. So you save a half mile. Lunch stop on the Gleason Trail. I boiled a little water, which I put in the bottle, and I sat it back over in the stream to cool back off, because I decided I'm just going to make noon with it. I'm not going to make soup. So I'll just have a chocolate chip Cliff Bar and some noon. Not that much longer till I get out to the road, and I'll get to my car and I'll have my sandwich and cookies and stuff that are in the car. Trail through the woods here, following along the river. If every hike has a theme, the theme for this trip has to be crossing little streams. Interesting that on a Saturday, I've only seen 2 people walking into Flat Mountain Pond from this end. There are a couple alternate trails, so there could have been other people on the different trails. But it would seem, on a nice day like this, more people would want to hike in on the old railroad bed up to the pond. Oh. The trouble with so many leaves, they totally hide the rocks in the middle of the trail. Bennett Street Trail, Flat Mountain Pond Trail, Flat Mountain Pond Trail, Flat Mountain Pond 4.6. Bennett Street, a half mile. That's what I'm looking for. And it looks like it might be a pretty easy half mile. I'll take it at this point. Beats the last half mile yesterday, going along the edge of Flat Mountain Pond over the rocks. I see vehicles. One more look at Whiteface off in the distance. Now, if you want to cross the river, this is the way to do it. I promise I won't get my feet wet this time. Apparently, I'm not the only one that walks down Bennett Street. We got deer tracks along the side. I guess they like Flat Mountain Pond parking lot. That's what happens when you use your GPS in New Hampshire. It says this is a road. And that's what happens to the road. Doesn't look promising.